it's Mena. Welcome back to my channel, or if this is the very first video that you're seeing of me, then welcome to my channel. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you didn't already. I post every day of the week vlog. And today in this video, I'm going to tell you guys about my top 10 messiest foods. Now, I love these foods, but they are very messy. Messy due to the fact of the type of food that's in them. And they like splatter everywhere, and it is kind of a lot of a mess with these kind of foods, but I really still enjoy them. This doesn't mean I hate any of these foods. I love these foods, but I just don't like how messy they are sometimes. So I'm going to get started. Sorry, number one on my list would have to be chili dogs. Now, a lot of you guys know that I do love chili dogs. They're one of my favorite. And just so you guys know, I'm going to show you only a picture of, okay, so never mind, sorry, I couldn't think for a second. Anyway, and ignore that sound. That's a bunch of dogs barking outside. And so number one on my list had to be a chili dog. I love chili dogs. Those are my favorite things to get. Like whenever I go to Nations or any of my local hot dog places, or if I go to Casper's Hot Dog. I really enjoy a chili dog. I have it with cheese mainly, but I like to grate the cheese myself because I like the taste of it. I don't like the cheese they just put on it when you go to Nations because it's not that good. It's American cheese. Not that it's American cheese, it's the hamburger cheese they put on. What's that called? If you guys know what kind of cheese that's called, let me know down in the comments below. I don't like it. I just don't think it's very, very good. But I do love a chili dog. I like it. It's super fun to eat, but it is very, very messy, especially if I toast the bun. Number two on my list have to be chili fries. Now, I find these extremely messy too because of the amount of chili on it. Sometimes I get it with cheese, but it depends on the place I'm going to. Like I said, if I go to Nations, they just slap on the cheese, which I don't like. But if I go to like any of my local hot dog places, they'll just grate the cheese and put it on top, which I really like. And I like how messy it is. I tried eating them with my hands and chili would just get all over me, but I just mainly eat it with a fork because that's how you're supposed to eat it with chili fries. Even a chili dog, I eat that with a fork sometimes, but at home I eat it with my hands. Number three on my list would have to be waffle sandwich. Now, what a waffle sandwich is, it's waffles with chicken fried steak and some gravy on it. You can get a fried egg on it if you want a fried egg and stuff. It's really good. I get it at one of my local restaurants. It's really, really good. I tried eating it with my hands one time and gravy just got all over me, so I just eat it with just a fork and a knife, which makes it a lot easier, and it helps me finish it. And you can get cheese on it as well. Number four on my list would have to be sloppy joes. Now, a lot of you guys probably know that these are very, very messy foods because of the meat that's in them with the sauce and everything. Are very, very messy they get all over the plate when you bite into them. But that's the fun thing about sloppy joes is the messiness you get from them. That's why they're called sloppy joes, because they're very sloppy. Sloppy, and they're really, really good. Number five on my list would have to be burritos. Now, the burritos I get from my local restaurants, they make them so big and they put so much stuff in there. But by the time, right when I take a bite into my burrito, my beans all just fall out of my burrito half the time when I try to eat it with my hands. So half the time when I eat it, I have to do it with a fork and a knife so then I don't have to wash my hands so much. Number six on my list would have to be nachos. Now, these are very messy because of the amount of beans they have on the nachos I get from my local restaurant, the amount of beans I have on them, and I eat the nachos with the refried beans on them, and they are very, very messy just from the amount because they put so much refried beans on them whenever I get them. I haven't gotten these nachos in so long, but they are really good, but very, very messy just from the amount of beans and cheese they put on top of them. Number seven on my list would have to be Salisbury Steak. Now, I think Salisbury Steak is very, very messy just from the amount of the sauce that's on it, like the chicken, like the French onion soup sauce that we put on it. It is very, very messy. It gets all over my plate and onto my mashed potatoes and like my peas and stuff, but it's very, very good. Number 8 on my list would have to be ribs. Now, ribs are not my favorite food because they are kind of messy and the amount of barbecue sauce that's on them and then just biting into them with your hands and then the barbecue sauce getting all over your hands. I don't really like them that much, but I do like the meat they have on them. I just don't like the fact that they are very messy just with the amount of sauce on them. Number 9 on my list would have to be barbecue chicken. Now, I love barbecue chicken, but the sauce is just very, very messy. It gets all over my plate, like I said, and it just the barbecue sauce sometimes will leak on my plate and it'll drip, so I try to eat it very, so this is one food I definitely have to eat very quickly because of the messiness. Number 10 on my list would have to be lasagna. Now, a lot of you guys know that I don't like lasagna, and you're probably thinking, then why do you have lasagna on your list? It is just very messy when I try to eat into it, just from trying to bite into it and stuff, like trying to eat it. It just falls apart every time I eat it, which kind of drives me crazy because it gets all over the plate. It's just very, very, very messy just from trying to eat it and stuff because it just falls apart every time I try to eat it. It just gets all over my plate, which drives me crazy, but it's okay. Lasagna I don't really like. If you guys like lasagna, that's totally fine. I just personally just don't like it just from the stuff that's inside it. Okay, so those are my top 10 messiest foods. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I post every day of the week for all, and I'll see you in another video soon. Bye!